Do you remember this scene in Spider-Man?
Wow.
Did you know that this isn't actually CGI? Tobey Maguire really did these movements so that all the items would fall into the tray correctly. It just took a lot of work to get it done perfectly, because Tobey Maguire took 156 takes to do it. Do you remember when Peter was bitten by a spider? Marvel didn't forget that. So if you pay attention to a certain moment in the movie Spider-Man 3, you can see the scar from the bite still on Peter's hand, a very impressive detail. Did you notice that in the movie The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Paul Giamatti's Rhino really loves rhinos? So much so that when Peter captures the guy at the beginning, we can see that he has rhinos in his underwear. It's no wonder he decided to wear a mechanical suit shaped like a rhino at the end of the movie. In the first film, we could see something very similar. Before Max Dillon became the supervillain Electro, he can be seen in his house getting a birthday cake for himself from the fridge. And if you pay attention to the cake frosting, you can see the green and yellow colors as a reference to the villain's costume in the comics. Did you notice that in Spider-Man No Way Home, after Peter Parker's identity is revealed, he starts running away with MJ and the two stop briefly at the top of this bridge? And this is no coincidence. In the 2002 Spider-Man film, the Green Goblin knocks Mary Jane off the same bridge in the famous scene where Peter has to choose between a bus with several people and her. Did you notice that those protesters outside Peter's school are holding up a bunch of signs that refer to Spider-Man as the devil? This is actually a clear reference to Mephisto, where in the 7-issue Spider-Man One More Day series, Peter makes a deal with Mephisto to bring back Aunt May. Many people thought this would happen in No Way Home, but it didn't. Did you notice this in Spider-Man No Way Home? When Betty Brant is giving her news report outside the school, she says this to encourage Peter.
Peter Parker, go get him, Tiger.
The same thing is said by MJ at the end of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2.
Go get him, Tiger.
Did you notice the subtlety in the way Hela, Thor, and Loki prepare their blades for battle in Thor Ragnarok? They all do the same movement with their weapons, which is no coincidence. This little choreography is a reference to the fact that, despite their differences and rivalries, the three are siblings and sons of Odin. Did you notice the detail in the spell that Doctor Strange uses with Thor's hair? When he casts the spell to find Odin, his spell creates a triquetra, or trinity knot. This symbol is loaded with meaning and is also engraved on the side of Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. The triquetra represents the connection between past, present, and future, and also has associations with strength and protection. You can also see several triquetras around Odin's throne itself, and also outside Odin's treasure room, reinforcing the connection between cosmic forces and the protection that the royal family of Asgard has, as it talks about the union of the past, present, and future of Odin's lineage. Do you know why this CGI effect of a skinny Chris Evans looked so good in the movie Captain America: The First Avenger? They had to film it 4 times for the scenes to look good. One with Chris Evans acting normally, with a body double imitating Evans' actions, without the character Steve Rogers, and one with Evans acting in front of a green screen. In addition to being a good stunt double for Chris Evans, if you pay attention at a certain point in the movie, you can see that Leander Dini also appears as a bartender when Steve Rogers goes to return the glasses. Did you notice that Stan Lee makes a cameo as a general in this movie? The interesting thing is that he didn't actually create the character Captain America, so it's really interesting that he appears in the movie anyway.